everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Anno 1800 campaign, I believe it said. Correct. My name is Senator Barbus Anno. If you are not privy to this information, now you are. I have been appointed by Her Imperial Majesty to assist His Imperial Majesty in the further construction of Antium, and as I cannot seem to find him at the moment, I believe I'm the best suited to be providing you with this. Now, just to progress on with my information here. Hey, Bob, get out of here. I have never missed a single day of intros. Never. Shoo. Get out of here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Anno 1800 Expert Campaign Series. You forgot to say that in your intro, Bob. We don't do the weak-ass stuff here. We are expert gamers, okay? Moving on. We have a lot to do today. I put us in the Dawn mode for some reason. I do not know why. I thought it looked cooler. And we are spinning around the Eternal Bastion, which is probably one of my favorite parts of Antium. So let me talk about what we're going to be doing today. Apart from trying to kick Bob out a window. We are going to finish stuff over here, which I want to essentially like zone it out. I've been looking at this long stretch, and I gotta be honest with you, it's starting to irk me. I don't really find it interesting anymore. It doesn't have a boardwalk to really make it, you know, pop. It's just got a lot of banners, which is fantastic. I love the banners. But then I do really like this little spot right over here. So what we might do is we might work on this spot as well, because we have banners facing this direction, facing inward, and then facing outward. It's a whole situation over here. More than likely, I'm going to also get rid of this marketplace. As much as I do really like it, just for an additional feel, it's really not actually doing anything, and we're going to tactically avoid the fact that there was a fire in Amaryllis. I have no idea what the heck happened. Along with that, I also do want to try to do a little bit of beautification work on the palace itself, and really try to pre-plan where I want additional wings to be, because there's going to be a lot of them, okay? I have to check this. Yeah, another explosion. Great. No one saw this, and apparently Bob is nowhere in sight, because I might have knocked him out just now. So, we're going to go ahead and start upgrading these guys. We also have these guys that are at workers. We don't need them at workers anymore. I've turned off the NPCs. They don't have a voice to me today. I don't want to hear about it. But you know what I do want to hear about is how was your Thanksgiving? That's really important to me. Thanksgiving, for those of you who do celebrate it, is definitely something you get around with your families, and hopefully there's no drama and there's no like plates flying around and all that good stuff. You never know. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff that happens. I remember some of my friends back in the day, they used to tell me about their crazy experiences with Thanksgiving, and I would just sit on the sidelines and be like, that's great. Yeah, I just ate all turkey and went into a food coma. That's just like typical. That's just how I am, man. Like when I get to a point that I just like start eating, I'm not big, you know, I'm not big by any means, but when I just start eating, I just completely like zone out of everything else and everyone else when they're trying to talk to me. I'm just like, bro, do not in any which way, shape, or form talk to me. While your opinions and your topics are entirely valid, at the moment, I just really want to eat this drumstick, okay? And then follow it up with the thigh. Yes, you can probably tell where my favorite part of the turkey is. And we actually had this really interesting seasoning, and it was a mixture of oranges, butter, like salt, pepper, turmeric, smoked paprika. You put all this stuff together, you go underneath the skin, right, to rub it against the actual meat, and absolutely incredible, dude. Incredible. But this year, due to circumstances that I won't get into, we did not have a bird, so we are just celebrating Thanksgiving to say it's Thanksgiving, you know. It's that happens sometimes. Nothing like major, you know, life altering and stuff like that. Like everything is okay. It's just the circumstances of this year were just a little bit different. Because for those of you who don't know, I may not have mentioned this, I recently moved to the area that I'm currently living in, and to be perfectly honest, most of my family actually lives up in Canada, so I really wasn't in the mood to drive all the way up to the non-country for their Thanksgiving, because their Thanksgiving is earlier than ours. And Yeah, that's just all she wrote. That and oh, I gotta. Okay, so will appreciate this one. I went to Trader Joe's. Okay, I went to Trader Joe's, and I wanted to get myself a half turkey. Okay, not a full turkey, just a half turkey. And you could like last year, I would get so many of these things. They were incredible. But then like I went this year, and the price was insane. $40 for a half a turkey, and it's not even like you don't get the wing either. Okay, you don't get like the big drumstick, and you can't see this, but I actually made like a little chicken arm or turkey arm movement with my arm, and then I also wiggled my right leg at the same time to fully simulate this. $40. That was insane. I 100% did not purchase it. I was like, that is highway robbery right there, and I'm not going to be subscribing to that. Absolutely not. You guys are also far away from school. I don't appreciate that either. And because I don't appreciate that, bye-bye. But yeah, it's a good time of year. I really like hearing what everybody really does for Thanksgiving. So if you guys would like to share, believe me, I would be more than happy to read up. I normally am. I love reading everyone's comments and really engaging with you all. It's really fun. I think that's probably my favorite part of being a content creator at this point, because I have always been the personable type person. Personable type person? Is that how you say it? Well, I've always been a type of person that really likes to learn more about other people. I've always enjoyed that. That's why I ask and always say, like, you guys should definitely comment and whatnot, because I love speaking to you. Truly, I do. And to also mention, we do also have a fair number of people who haven't joined the Discord yet. And if you guys would definitely like to join Discord, please go ahead and do so, because I have come up with a little plan. Okay, it's gonna happen probably at the end of this campaign. And what you'll have to honestly do is be a part of the Discord for it, because if you're not, then you won't get all the information you need. And I don't know whether I said a little competition, but it is indeed a little competition that I'm trying to come up with. Both Zara and I, we've been working on it a little bit here and there to see how we can really play this out. So definitely, if you haven't joined the Discord, the link is in the description of every single video. It's also on the main channel page. Would very much appreciate it if you did. And we will go on and talk about today's build. So we're getting some stuff zoned in here. I'm not really focusing on putting it in blueprint. I'm just going to go as is. Let's see about... yeah, that can work. I feel like this spot might be a little bit wonky just looking at it, but we should be okay. And we can put a road all the way back here, because this one obviously needs to get over to the marketplace, which it is. That's fine. We're also going to get rid of the school in due time. We have a university around here. We do not. So we're going to go ahead and build one. Nice little university building. You know, that's actually a really nice spot for a university building. Huh. Okay. I love it when a plan comes together. But it's right up along these ground planes, which I built a long line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this spot is where we kind of just ended. And we need to get back to this. So we have to also upgrade every single one of these farmers to workers right now. And I would like to upgrade all of these workers to artisans right now. Oh, that was a lag spike. Okay. So we have all these guys. That's perfect. That is a lot of artisan workforce. I also, like, because I posted a short, rather, recently, regarding what you guys thought about my little idea when it came to Anno 117. If you guys haven't seen that, then I guess I can put the link in the description, but I can talk about it as well. My hope for Anno 117 is that they actually incorporate land battles. However, one person did comment, and they mentioned that they haven't done it before, and they're worried that they may not be able to actually fulfill that requirement going into 117. And let me be very honest with you, I fully agree with that statement. They haven't done anything like that before. And yes, I am indeed quite worried they may not be able to do something like that. It would make total sense, but would they be able to? I frankly don't know. I honestly would prefer the game to be stable and playable over, you know, fulfilling my hopes and dreams in the form of having land battles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So to be perfectly honest with you, I just want to play the freaking game at this point. I don't care about anything else. Just give me the game. Here's my wallet. Take as much as you want from it. Not really, but give me the freaking game. Can I not build this thing here? I cannot. Actually cannot. So we're gonna get rid of the back side of that, and we're gonna build the members club like right over here. Does that fit? This might be a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you know, I think it was Taka that mentioned this, and I agree with him. Like, they have been really quiet about the game. Like, stupid levels quiet. That scares me. I'm being honest. That really scares me. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put paving for now because I actually have to think about this spot. But that alone looks better. I'm being honest. Like, this whole thing, I can leave that here. That's okay. This side, I'll probably do the exact same, if I'm being honest with you. Make it like an actual bridge. Yeah, I think this is going to look a little bit better. So are we even on both sides? Yeah, okay, so that looks a lot better. The only reason why I made something like this is to get across through different sides of the canals, but now I'm thinking, like, this is not even necessary because I have one way to get through here, another way to get through here. So yeah, I don't think we need any of these right now. We'll utilize it later. And we'll go ahead and extend this out by 1. Oh, nope, not that one. Because I'm lazy, I'm going to do it this way. Also have to fix the bridge here. Do I want to have a bridge here? No, I don't. I actually should just keep it like this. Yeah, keep it open. That works a lot better, dude. Oh my god, that's so much better. Yeah, this spot, on the other hand, this victory arch does not make sense given to where these columns are, and I don't want to move the columns, so because of that, I'm going to get rid of this. And I need to fix that out. And we're going to fix this, and we're going to get a whole bunch of paving and put it all along here, here, and here. So this is essentially going to be a very long bridge. But we can potentially put like some other ornaments to it to make it more lively, and we will revisit that. I just need to constantly stare at it because while I do want to try to put down some of these trees, I have to differentiate different sides of Rantium. I really do. This side has the obelisk. I think what we'll do is we'll have like some market stalls around here because we do have our typical morning bread right in the middle. So we want to try to do something similar with these boardwalks. Let me try something. Let me just try something for, you know, until we actually let those population limits rise. Let's put some of these carts down. Put a florist. I don't want to put fishmongers around here. Do something like that, okay? And then let's say, for all intents and purposes, right? We can actually bend the road. So we can have the road come through here, for example. Right? Get rid of that little piece. Or this is a 2, so we'd actually have to go to like right here and put that right there. And we can get rid of this spot and put a drink shack like right here on the bridge. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. To me, at least. And we'll go ahead and put some tables down. What can we put over here? Maybe a telephone booth. That looks nicer. Yeah, see, that makes sense. I would rather, because we're not seeing cars and whatnot go through here, even though we're, like, providing this city with a ton of taxis out of nowhere. We're not going to actually be seeing a lot of traffic go through this bridge, but what we will see are people. And what I do want to try to simulate are having more people walk alongside these spots. If I can try to make a bridge, a pedestrian bridge across, that would be really kind of cool. Especially like maybe over here. Maybe from this spot over to this spot. How can we do that? So it'll start from here. We can do something like this, put that one in the middle, or we can go ahead and put one from here over to here. No, that wouldn't work either. It would have to be the small guys. It would either have to be a small guy or one of the larger ones. But, I mean, these guys are already... they don't give a damn about their own safety, so they just literally walk on train tracks, for Christ's sake. But what I do think we should do is, from this point, we should put paving to make this a boardwalk of sorts. Because we're going to actually put some street lamps over here. Put one over here, one over here, one here, one here. And, like, maybe one over here. Where's my favorite thing? There it is. And we'll put those along there. This does not make sense, so we're going to get rid of that. Alright. That's pretty. So, like, we can have some bridges going across here. That's for certain. Okay, yeah. See, like, this is going to be a nice spot for a bridge. We'll get rid of this one, get rid of this one, and bridge. Can we do the same over here, maybe? Onto, like, one of these ones I've already placed. Sure. And, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this one. And put a bridge right there. So there are now 2 bridges going into Mars Zoo. Right over here, her big cat zoo. And we can go ahead and clean this up just a little bit. Go and try this tree first. That there. That and that. Where's the other tree? You know, she was actually the one that recommended this little combination of the different color trees. So that's actually pretty cool. I feel like a public restroom. I was about to say public restroom. What was the guy's name from Big Bang Theory? Kripke. I sounded like Kripke for a second. Alright, let's open this spot up because I'm gonna extend a road connection over to here. What can I put over here? We have a we have this right over here. Oh lord, what can we put over in this side now? We could probably put like a police station. I mean, random moments of insurrections do pop up from time to time. Maybe instead we extend it over to here, right? And then that's the wrong building. This one. There we go. So I'll fix up the ground plane right over there. Can these guys upgrade now? They can. They're at 11 out of 25, and that's just because they also have their soap. That's perfect. I'm not giving them local mail. There's no point. I'd rather give mail to, like, Artisan Plus, of whom are having problems with sewing machines, so you love to see it. Did I not put sewing machines into the Docklands? I thought I did. I did not. I instead put fish. Why the hell are there fish in there? Let's go ahead and put sewing machines, because that's going to be pretty important. And we'll set that for 300, because we're going to need a lot of those. And I'm not certain what the problem is with those right now, but I will tell you it will probably be rectified in due time. We're trading both advanced weapons and elevators now, because again, we are still having problems with Navarre's Might, and I haven't actually gotten the time to work on this place quite yet. So right now, Navarre's Might is specifically bringing stuff in for UNRM, and that's fine, because these guys are now happy again, plus 65. I think they have most of their stuff again. Only gramophones. That's fine that they don't have them. We can always make gramophones, too. But what I've also been doing over here is I've extended the arms production of Zerexalon quite a bit. So we actually have, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 weapons facilities. And I actually went ahead and did a little bit of beautification work with them. So we definitely have a lot of advanced weapons coming out of Zerexalon, that's for sure. If we go and look, we're making 29 per minute. And we can still do more. You want to know why? Because that's a lot of dynamite that I'm making. Problem is steel. Steel is definitely not enough. We are going to need to either import steel, which I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we're importing steel, which is fine. We're using elevators to import the steel. And we'll definitely be able to make up these quotas for sure. What I'm doing is I'm starting to send all these advanced weapons over to Navarra's Might because I've started to trade a little bit with them over here. So we do have a fair amount of advanced weapons in here to help supplement our growth. And that's important. The only problem is that I can't actually import steam motors. I can only bring in what they require. Okay, so that's the bit of a problem. These two, the reason why I have advanced weapons here and the aluminum profiles over here is because these aluminum profiles are coming over from Traxios. And we want to make sure that the aluminum profiles are actually worthwhile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find them in here and bump them up the chain so they become a little bit more lucrative. You'll love to see it. Now, back over to Rantium, please. We can still upgrade these guys because they're above 30. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that when the time comes. Oh, it's really down in it. What is happening with Inferna? Is Inferna the problem? It might be. No, well, I mean, well, yes, they don't have enough wood, but that's... Why is there... Oh, the steel is being sent over there. Hold on. Okay, that's what's happening. All right, the Rantium routes, there's one for steel. We're going to stop that immediately. I just need to find it. Probably at the bottom. Steel to Rantium, steel to Navarre. Okay, delete this route. We don't need that. Because we can't run out of steel here. The beast of Inferno can never sleep. But... Did he bring in any wood? Why didn't he bring in any wood if he's departing? Hello? You see that, right? What in the hell? That's so weird. He didn't even drop off any wood. Okay, that's going to be problematic. I need to pay attention to see why that is happening. It could very well just be a game glitch. I don't know. I'm mostly looking more towards when we can actually get another set of palace wings, which we're still stuck at 102. The next one is going to be at 528,000. Okay, I see. I've started little build projects I haven't shown you guys, but I will in due time. In order to boost our population limits. They're on mostly in Mbeza. Mbeza is actually not a bad spot to like inflate the growth because it's so easy to build in there. And obviously some of the locations that we have are pretty decent when it comes to actually upgrading them for the future and potentially bringing stuff over to UNRM en masse, specifically with the seafood stew and it's not the leather boots you can bring, right? It's the hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea, the clay pipes for sure. You can make the clay pipes there very easily. The telephones are the worst. Like, that's one chain that I don't even want to even fathom working on. But I know I'm going to at some point. I know I have also looked up what I can do. I still don't have all the specialists that they require. These are just like a majority of them. But what I need to do is get that other one for telephone reductions. And, oh, yeah, that is definitely going to help. Let me tell you. It'll definitely help. So we have these guys upgraded to artisans. These guys are at artisans. These guys are at workers. So now let's get back over to the bridge. And we're going to see what we can do here. Because this spot is kind of like a centerpiece, I kind of am thinking we put 2 victory arches. One over here and the other one over here. That is nice. Okay, that is the very center of this whole area. Okay. I also think, given what this place is, I need to find those lights. Where are those lights? I think it's part of the high life. Yeah, there we go. So these are small spotlights, okay? Can I put this in the middle? Would that work? Oh, wow, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think so, but we can try it. See if I can actually position the camera correctly. It's going to get rid of the banners first, unfortunately. Let's get rid of that, and we'll put this down first. Okay, if we don't have the banners, you know, I can live without it once. And then we're going to go over here. Oh, you can actually put it. Nice. Okay. So now we have a spotlight going up against the obelisk over there. And I kind of want a couple other ones. So like maybe up against these two victory columns. So we can have one be right here and one be right over here. But then we can put like larger spotlights to them. Is the larger ones really that necessary? I don't think so. There we go. So like if we go to nighttime mode. Yeah, okay. That is nice. That is very nice. I really like what we're doing here, this change. Would it suck living in these homes? Absolutely, with these things blaring at you all the time. But it's okay. They can deal with logistics later. Alright, so let's see what we can do with other parts of this. So it's actually a good thing that we're seeing some people come in here with bikes and some carriages, but they kind of just stop here because they go over into this side. I'm pretty sure once we actually build on this side that it'll actually become a little bit more populated, or connect this side to this side, which we can through here, I think. But it's not necessary. Entirely not necessary. Yeah. Oh, I really wish I could hear you. Sorry. My lord. Oh, God. You woke up, didn't you? Do I have to smack you again? It would be prudent for us to accept every sort of help that is possible that come here to Rantium. I know that I can just get them whenever I want to. But how is that possible? That's what the research institute's for. Literally, you were supposed to know everything. And that's why you're here, to help me. You're not helping me by hindering me and saying you don't know what and how to get these people. Did you even go to UNRM? No. You just got into like the role of a senator because mommy and daddy were important, right? I would not presume. My parents have done extremely well for themselves, my lord. But yep. That's all I need to hear. Shush! Sit in the corner. If anybody knows how I can get Bob off my back for good, would very much appreciate it. Put another spot like this, but I'm gonna put a little souvenir shop like right in the middle. We'll have a little tourist trap over here on the bridge because I feel like this bridge is important. Have some souvenirs over here. I want to put, oops, I put one to the side. Get that over here. Get the Iron Tower kiosk right over here, and then we'll have a, oh lord, what do you want? Look at that! Look at that, dude! Haphazard management of industry in Navarra's might means a catastrophic blowout is likely, according to Quivering Investigator. Who's the investigator? We are dabbling in that which we don't understand. Oh! We do understand it. It's working. It hasn't had an explosion for at least 2 episodes. But you know what we're gonna do? Your family is in danger. Pay more. Bombins runs out. Really? On La Isla? You know what? That means people are going to be purging their demons. And the city will become a Fort Drum? Really? That's heresy. You know what you're gonna do? The grass is never greener. You are lucky. Everything is good. Cool as a cucumber. I've never actually gone over here. Warmongery. This is what I should have actually like employed in. What's this one? Productivity of weapons factories. Interesting. Rallying cry. Surrender resistance. Oh, that's ridiculously useless considering how you can literally get specialists to completely get rid of surrender resistance entirely. You gained an influence bonus. See? There you go. Did I gain an influence bonus? No, I didn't. I'm so close, dude. What do you mean? So, like, maybe over here, I would consider putting, like, a tree or two. Just because it has the music pavilion. And that's nice. I can live with that. Oh, you know what? This would actually be kind of cool. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the telephone. We're gonna put the Imperium globe in front of this centerpiece. Yeah, that looks so much nicer. Okay, what other things can we get? We can get some pavilions. I think the wooden pavilion would definitely work, like, right here. Just considering where it's at. This is a really happening spot, actually. Now it's becoming that little by little. A lot better than just having a ton of banners. City is a magnet for genius. No kidding. This side's still a little empty. We'll get there in a minute. We really need to come up with a name for this one. We need to come up with a name for this one, and we need to come up with a name for the palace, because I'm still stumped on that. Photography nook. We can. I mean, this is actually a pretty good spot for it. It's kind of like one of those historical bridges. You guys live in a city with a historical bridge? Where I'm from, that particular bridge is Lionsgate. Oh, can I actually make it have that in the middle? There we go. Very nice. Love to see it. And then going further down to here. So, like, over here, I can definitely justify having banners. That's fine. I just didn't want it to be too excessive. Excuse me. I can have those there. I can definitely put 2 right over here. Yeah, there we go. Now it's coming together. I really like what it is now. It's actually... Oh, there we go. There's some people driving over here now. That's cool. That's cool. That's what I like to see. So I think if you cheese it a little bit and put these particular ornaments down, then it actually starts to bring in some people. And I like that. So let's get rid of this tile and this tile. And we're going to put a yellow parasol and a red parasol down right over here. Just for some additional seating. I really wish there was a food stand that was just a singular tile. But unfortunately, these are not. And I don't really want to put the sandwich shack over here. I can't put like a pizzeria over here. Or another drink spot. Or another morning bread. Kind of feel like I'm digging the morning bread a little bit. So we'll go ahead and fix up this road. Let's get rid of that much. It's just gonna make the... Oh, they didn't despawn. Nice. Now this guy will. So we'll get rid of that. You know what? I am gonna capitulate. I'll put the pizzeria. And then I see that they're actually using the solitary tables here, so I'm gonna do the same. There we go. That works. And then right over here, we will have a telephone box. Dude, think like a tree over here would definitely be cool. Yeah, okay. We definitely need to do a walkthrough of this bridge now. And then get back over to here. We need to put 2 banners at the end there. Let's get another pavilion set up right here. Okay. I feel like an ornate pavilion over here in this corner would work wonders. That's pretty. Maybe a tree right here. Okay. That's really nice. That's very nice. Let's get the banners set up over here. I think we're almost done with getting this bridge completed. I'm just trying to see what other items we could potentially use. Oh, wait a minute. Interesting idea. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I think I came up with the name. I think I came up with the name. Equestrian Bridge. Yeah. I think I like that name. Wait a minute. No, I'm dumb. I am dumb. You know what I'm gonna do? so... I don't even... I have lions, damn it. This is my Lionsgate Bridge. This is my Lionsgate Bridge. And here's the best part about it. If you are living in that general vicinity and you happen to come across this video, well, let me tell you, you will never have traffic delays on my Lionsgate Bridge. You see it? It's perfect. Fun fact for everyone who doesn't know, Lionsgate Bridge has 3 lanes, which they close off one of the lanes in order for the other side to go through, and you will have traffic backups all the way at the end of downtown and all the way into the North Shore and West Vancouver. It's fun and interactive. I love it, especially when I have to drive up there. It's great. That's my little rant of the day. We can't put any of these other fountains down. We do have this memorial, but I don't really see a point to that. We don't have these. I don't care for that. It's too large. We can put like a billboard or something down. What's this one? Annoholic? Yeah, you know, we'll use it. We'll have an Annoholic banner. That's not a banner, it's a billboard. Whatever. Same thing. Don't really need a chess table. I think that should be okay. What we'll do is we'll put down like one more of the pavilions. I think that'll be nice. And then we can do a walkthrough. Yep. We can do a walkthrough right now. Please put me on that right side. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we're going through Lionsgate Bridge. Yeah, this looks a lot nicer than having just like the little pieces of banners all around. Have some food stuffs over here. You have the obelisk over there, the Imperium globe over here. Plenty of people. It's not too busy, and that's fine. That's what I kind of like to see. You have a little spot for souvenirs, which I guess that's kind of immersive, considering where Lionsgate Bridge actually is in Vancouver. It's right. It goes from the North Shore over into Stanley Park, and Stanley Park is beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, is that dude painting Beryl? Is that Beryl right there? Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know who that is. Like, this is a nice way to getting into the upper city over there. And then we also have some more foodstuffs. Dude is talking with his, you know, the door open so the entire world can hear his conversation. Look at that. You can see the Skyline Tower all the way back here. Very cool. Yeah. A lot better than what it was. Perfect. Love to see it. Little by little, we just have to get this city to, like, this level. You know what I mean? It'll take time, obviously, because this is just a mega build at this point. I don't want to rename the series and say like it's a mega city, because it's really it kind of is at this point, but at the same time, I don't really want to deem it a mega city campaign at the moment. It is a grand campaign of our ascension. That is essentially what I'm trying to go for. Let's go ahead and upgrade as many of these guys as we can to our engineers, because we're gonna need them. And then we are gonna have to find a spot for the power station, because I know this one is not gonna go all the way down here. So I think this school, it's got to go in favor of a power station, which that one is right here. Please tell me it's the same size. Nice. Okay, that works. So we'll have electricity going all the way over to here. Okay, we don't need any more. Where's the other one? It's right here. Perfect. So we just essentially needed to move that one off, but we do have one extra power station now. We have enough Arctic gas coming through. I'm fine with it. Then we're just going to need some specialists for this side. Yeah, there's plenty of open spots that we're going to have to beautify as time progresses. Ultimately, getting to investors is going to be the most important thing. Now, I think this side is due for an upgrade. to investors. That would just be a little bit easier to manage, I think. They will want rum. I'm not providing them with rum. It'll definitely help us out with the sewing machines problem. I have to think about that. These guys might actually be better kept at engineers, because we're going to need them. Eventually, this whole side is going to be turned into investors, and we can kind of work on that now. Let's start from all the way back here. We're no... Wait a tick. Hold on. Let me just do something really quick. This is the part of the indecisiveness you all know about me, which really sucks. All right, here's the deal. I hate the color contrast between these two. I really do. But the color contrast between the Skyline Tower to Engineer Skyscrapers is a lot better. Problem is, you can't actually get Engineer Skyscrapers beyond level 3, so this thing's just going to be looking like a monstrosity up there. They're going to investors. Okay. I talked myself out of it. Investors, investors, investors. Get some more influence here, why don't you? There we go. Because they're gonna pay us a lot of money anyway. So what we'll do is we'll keep those guys over there to be engineers, and we'll have them turn into engineer skyscrapers. And the guys over here will be a lot of investor skyscrapers. Oh, I don't have enough for this anymore, do I? To cap it out at 10,000. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. We now have a bunch more investors, so we did gain a decent amount of influence from that. Let's just work on getting these guys over to engineers as well. Will they upgrade? Nice. You won't. What's your deal? Seriously? At least some of you will. None of you guys will? Come on, dude. Seriously? Well, there's one right over there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Where, like, it goes right over to that side. Okay. Get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of them, but I can build a bridge because literally there's a university building right there, and it'll cover the entire spot over here. So you should upgrade now. Thank you. That was mildly infuriating. All right. Now I'm happy. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the school because we're not going to need it. And instead, I'm going to put down a variety theater. And we don't need these two anymore. So we're going to have to put down, unfortunately, a bus stop. And I think in the middle here, I'm going to go with a department store. Let's spin it around like this. We're gonna have to bring in some of the other stuff eventually, so don't worry about it. I'm picking the toaster because it's the easiest one. He doesn't have a warehouse, does he? You. I held it in. I held it in. Where is the warehouse anyway? There's none close by. There's this one, obviously, that's right here, but there's no way this thing will make it. Good, I can't hear him. I think what I'll do is probably get rid of... Can I actually build it back here? I can. Okay. So, not the worst placement in the world for this. It unironically kind of works. And what we'll do is we'll have the fire station be right over here in case this thing explodes. Okay, cool. Upgrade it to max, and then turn it this direction. Okie dokie. So we have a lot of engineers again, and we have a greater investor population. So we're sitting at 92,000 roughly. That's a lot of investors. It'd be cool if I can actually get them up to 100,000 this episode. It might be possible because I do actually have these guys that I would want to upgrade. You probably don't have something, do you? The school. The dreaded school. The school building is just literally the worst for me. 100% the worst. Okay, I don't care. Could I have actually put it over here and have been fine? I just, quite frankly, don't care. Some of you are gonna go all the way through there. Yeah, you will. Oh, there's a dirt road here? Oh, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Okay, got that sorted. Jesus. These guys also don't need either of those, so I technically didn't even need to get rid of that. But whatever. We are making a lot of money. That's a lot of money. 1.7 mil is crazy. Alright. Let's wait for all of them to get to the point of upgrading, and we can go ahead and turn them into a lot of engineers and get rid of these buildings that are in the front here because we're not going to need them. We actually do not have enough timber for all of it. We have 3 artisan homes left, but we're going to wait for this dude to come back in 12 minutes. So that means we can do a little bit more beautification work. Now, in the front here, it's kind of interesting because we do also have the Grand Oil Harbor, which unfortunately is a bit of an eyesore to me. Let me go ahead and fix that up. I wish I could just fully get rid of this thing, but I just can't. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually having some piers over here. Some depots, rather. But also piers as well. So I actually put this right here to start. Increased storage capacity is going to be fantastic for the city, regardless. We'll put this one over here. And we just don't have enough timber anymore. And then what we'll do is we're going to slowly start building along the side to reach to the commuter pier right over there. Because we just cannot do anything with this beach end. We also don't need these two anymore, so we're going to get rid of them. What other things can we put here? Well, we can actually go ahead and put down like a furniture store right over here because they're going to need it at some point. We already have the department store over there. Furniture store down there is also going to be pretty good. I think what we'll eventually do is we're going to get rid of the police station in favor of actually putting the drugstore down over there. Or we might actually be able to put the drugstore kind of close to it. Can we not? No, we can't. We can move the university because there's a university over here, right? Right. There we go. We can put the drugstore like right here. And the cool thing about this is if I really want to go ahead and optimize these two, if I didn't have the trade union over there, which I'm considering getting rid of, I can put one over here and actually make it so both of these guys have a different form of input with goods, making life a lot easier for us going forward. But for now, I guess it's okay. Along the sides, like right here, I definitely want to try and put in that really nice fountain of mine. It'll work perfectly, actually. This would be nicer, though. Let's put this one right over here. We'll work on this side first, I guess. And we'll put one here and one here. Put the Imperium globe at both sides. I'm kind of not feeling this. Maybe I put it over here and go over to, not Grand Gallery. Grand Gallery is such a bait, dude. Well, you're going to put a Victory Arch. Can I put one further forward? Is that possible? I don't need this. This road is useless. Can I put this further forward? No, I can't. So I'll put this right over here. That's the way to get into this side of Rantium. And I'm going to go with an oldie but goodie, being the hedge. There we go. Hedge going down over this side and this side. And we'll just make like a little quaint park over here and over there. Could we have utilized the duck pond? I don't think we had enough space. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We don't need another one of those, but we can go ahead and put down a memorial statue. And what other stuff do I have in here? No, I really need to look at some additional beautification options. Like, These stone flower pots are gorgeous. Oh, that's actually nice to get into the department store. Okay, I like that. You know what I like better than that? Banners. uh, you guys didn't see that coming, not at all. Not at all. I'm not that predictable. All of that. And, yeah, not really feeling it with these ones. It doesn't really fit in this spot. Tower billboard, skyline tower. No, don't like it. Where are these? What do these guys have? I guess I could put a souvenir shop there instead of the... There we go. That works. I have a tree. Nice. Awesome. Cool. That's a nice little spot. Pretty happening. It's quaint. It's peaceful. I like it. I approve. Could I have actually fixed this spot up with the arcades? I feel like I could have. Oh, I do have these ones as well. Gears of an Era. Oh, I forgot about that one. There's also the bust of Nathaniel Spoondrift, which I dare say I've never used. And tribute to the diving bell. Oh, cool. Hey, fun fact. My diving bell, it didn't really pan out well for me. But what I can do is put a sunken treasures billboard right in the middle of our incredible museum. That's what we can do. Getting some passive timber in here, but that's just coming in from Isengard. So not enough to actually build around. Let's go ahead and put down the Gears of an Era at the left and the right of this variety theater. And I just, look, I want to try to use a steampunk pack from time to time. I don't know. There's something about it. There's just something about it. It's not doing it for me, Chief. Like, I can try to put it around this, but more than likely I'm going to change it at some point. It does kind of fit with the tops of these particular homes, though, don't get me wrong, but overall, I just... so disappointing. Morning bread, by the way. Really important. That's how you start your morning, okay? You go to one of Rantium's morning breads. You get yourself a coffee. Get a cappuccino, maybe. And then you go about your day. Right there. I've always been, like, tell me what you guys think about how, when you build, like, box sets like this, what do you do with the middle? Do you actually, like, go in and individually put stuff down? Or do you just take, like, a iris girdle fountain and just plop it right in the middle there and call it a day? I'm kind of, like, in a lazy mood right now, and I'm trying to fight the urge not to do that, but at the same time, it is quite easy and convenient to do it. There's also the gazebo plaza that you can do with that. Like, that's also kind of nice. And then there's always this fountain plaza, so you can do that too. It's the exact same one, except this one just doesn't have any trees. That one does, though. It does make it look nice, don't get me wrong. And if you actually go to ground view, you will be able to walk through this spot if you have engineered buildings to get to the middle. So it is kind of pretty. I've always been curious. You can, like, dart out through here. Go over here to morning bread. Look how many people are here. Whoa, the camera. What the heck was that? Okay. Bob, I'll be nice to you. You want anything? Oh, so I must be honest with you. I'm not too much of a coffee drinker. Well, it's morning bread. So do you want a bread? You want like an almond, a croissant? You know, maybe I will consider actually a coffee. One coffee? You want a coffee? You want to actually try one? Here, I personally like cappuccinos. I'll get you one. Oh, no, sir. I'm very lactose intolerant. Yeah, we'll have 2 cappuccinos, double on the milk for my friend here. Don't worry, they make the best. That'll get him off my case for a while. Trigger his lactose intolerance programming. Oh god, I'm a horrible person sometimes. And this is also coming from the fact that I am actually lactose intolerant. So I'm not salty about it at all. Let's try to do like some temperate grove around the corners here, because we're not gonna honestly build anything over here. This spot we can put a victory arch to go across. Okay. But then we're just gonna go back to the regular holy but goody. This spot, I may not put one there. I can't physically put one here. Get some trees around here. That looks very nice. Put some trees all the way back here over into like this spot. And I'll put some in the front here, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna change it. So has Captain Tobias actually arrived quite yet? 2 minutes and 40 seconds. All right. Let's see how things are on Navarro's might. Yeah, see, like, we're running out of steam motors. That is indeed the problem. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It's not like we're wanting for goods. We're actually just low on those steam motors. Because right now, the consumption of those is 132 required, and we're only producing 73 for the amount of elevators that we have. So I'm actually considering building up this side. I'll actually put the building blocks in place, because we do have enough oil in here. We can actually get some power over to this power plant and actually start the process. We're going to need to get the specialists again, so the get-rich-quick volumes, all of these will definitely be really good. So for the motor assembly line, I'm just going to set that to task right now, so we'll be ready. Motor assembly line, book, 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 and book. Okay, so we'll get these 4 books in here, and it's still within range for the Union Subsidies Act. The problem is, an argument could have been made here that these guys are considered a production chain, but they're not heavy industry, I don't think. And I don't really want to change it now. But the thing about it is, right, that because of the Department of Labor, we have 18% productivity per production building. So that means every single thing here has an 18% flat, increase. That's good, right? Problem is, I would have really appreciated something like these actually, helping us out, right? Plus 50% productivity from electricity. That is intriguing. I will be honest in saying that is a little intriguing to me. But the one item slot for trade unions is definitely the superior one of all these. Getting an additional one of these guys in there is just insanely good. You don't ever sleep on that. So I'm thinking, if we get this complex up and running, will we actually have enough to keep the entire enterprise afloat? I don't think so. Because these guys are also consuming a lot of steel. How much steel will we even need? 205. I'm just curious. If we go over to the Inferno real quick, how much are we actually producing here? 274. That is how much we are actually producing right here, right now. So how many actual buildings do we need? A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We would need 30. I didn't count these guys, did I? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I mean, 41. 41 roughly of this whole production chain. Well, we might as well start pre-planning, because that's what's gonna save us pretty much. But where the heck are you gonna put them? So we're gonna change pretty much every single one of these to coal deposits and just bring in the iron as much as we possibly can. There's a big spot down here Let's go ahead and put down a trade union spot. We need to make sure we get as much coverage as possible. Put it right here. See what we can do. Because it also needs to be tied to... Oh, this is going to be explosion after explosion, isn't it? These guys are not even in range. Why did I put them there? They're right next to one another. Oh, this is just hell. Put this one right here. We're gonna have to fix this up a little bit. This is just gonna annoy me if it looks like this. That right there. This one will be fine here. That'll be another spot right there. That one there. That's not gonna work there. One here, one here, one here. Can't put another there. One here. Probably put this guy right over here. We can probably try to fit a couple on the outskirts right here. Please work. Nice. How far up can we go with this one? You're good. You're good. You're good. And you're good. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? In this spot, I just fit 18. That's insane. We are going to need so much oil for this freaking place. It's unbelievable. Well, you know what? That just makes it so I have to go back to the New World, get all those oil refineries pretty much optimized, and bring as much of it as I can over here. Because we're going to need to have one of these bad boys set probably like right here. And I'm hoping that this palace will actually... reach this, but we'll see. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I'm right here. Okay, and you know, it exploded. So let's just look at what Alex, of whom is I think Alex is a relatively new channel subscriber, mentioned, and I think this is actually pretty funny. A national sport for us Rantians is definitely blowing stuff up. I think that's just what happens. Don't actually do it in your real lives. I swear to God, don't you dare. It happens in the game, not in real life. I'm telling you now. Anyway, that to the side. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. We got a decent amount of work done on Rantium. It's just a process because at this point we just have to wait for our goods to come in order to build. Make sure we're managing the chains properly. We really need to double back here to Navarra's Might. I'll probably just do that in the interim, and then in the next episode, you're going to see that this whole production chain is hopefully going to be working at maximum efficiency with no breaks. So, until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.